Janis is back, lesson 2. So we're going to go through some gears. So you can change to first and second on the move.
Yeah.
And we're going to go through how to turn left and right.
Junctions.
Junctions. So let's talk about how to turn left and right. Do you want another acronym? No.
Yeah. I mean, acronyms can't hurt anyone.
No, they don't. They don't. And they help you remember. It takes a little while to get this one into your head.
Oh,
It's
dear.
a bit less fun
Maybe
than
I don't want
posh.
it then.
MSPSL. MSPSL. This is how we're going to get across every single junction, roundabout, everything.
You couldn't think of anything better?
No, I didn't invent it. I didn't even invent posh. Can't get technical.
MSPSL.
PSL. So we're going to do mirrors, signal, position, speed, and look. Let's say we're turning right. You're driving along the road now, and we want to turn right into that road. First, you're going to check the mirrors, middle and right.
Yeah.
If we were turning left, we check middle and left. If we're turning right and there's something passing over here, we're good, because we're going that way.
Yeah.
So mirrors, then signal. Let people know where you're going. Position. You might need to adjust your position. You might need to change lanes.
Okay.
If we're turning right, we might want to be further to the middle of the road than if we were turning left.
Okay.
Cool?
Yeah.
If we're coming up to a give-way line, if we're turning left, we'll tuck into the corner. If we're turning right, we'll be just to the left of the centre line of the road.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a lot.
Like, think about your body language. Like, when you're walking down the road, you can look like confidently and he's like, oh, that guy's in a rush.
Yeah.
Or you can just be like on the phone strolling along and like, oh, that guy's chilling or in his own world. Your car's body language actually makes a difference.
Okay.
So like the direction that you're pointing, people will take cues from that and be like, he's going that way.
Right, okay.
So it kind of matters where you're positioned on the road. We'll talk about that when we come up to a giveaway line. So mirror, signal, position, then speed. If we're going along this road at 20 miles an hour, we're definitely not going to go around that corner at 20 miles an hour.
Okay.
So we'll have to adjust our speed for a corner. And when you say speed, you might also need gears, which we'll talk about in a second. And then lastly, we look.
Okay.
Mirror, signal, position, speed, look. Junction checklist done. Like, and it's just a checklist. So if you're going straight on a crossroads, would you signal? No, but we've checked it off the checklist.
Mirror, signal, position, speed, look.
Nice. Nailed it already. We can go home now.
What's the look again?
Like to look around. If you're at a giveaway line, then we look left and right. If we're going right into a road, where's the danger coming from? It's just a reminder to look.
Yeah.
Let's talk about gears. First gear takes you from 0 up to about 10 miles an hour.
Okay.
When we get to 10, the car sounds like a bad Formula 1 car. Like, it's complaining at you.
Yeah.
So that's when we move into second gear.
More like an Aston Martin.
Yeah. Stroll. So we go, you're on the gas accelerating.
Okay.
You hit 10 miles an hour.
To the 2.
Off gas, clutch down.
Yeah.
Change gear, clutch up, then back on the gas.
Clutch is all the way down, right?
All the way down.
So when's the biting point thing actually necessary?
About, when we're setting off. Or when you're doing a hill start. You can lift up the clutch a lot quicker when you're changing gear than when you're setting off.
Okay.
Practice it now. So we're driving along the road, press the accelerator. Ooh, 7, 8, 9, 10 miles an hour. Off gas, clutch down. Second gear, clutch up. Back on the gas to speed up. 10, 11, 12, 13,
But not
14.
on the gas when you're changing?
No.
Okay.
Because the engine's not connected to the wheels. There's no resistance. So the engine would just go vroom.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it just...
And then when you
Make
lift the clutch up
unnecessary
again,
noise.
there's loads of power stored up in the engine. So then you lurch forward because the power gets dumped in the wheels quickly.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, so we'll go off gas, clutch down, change gear, clutch up, back on the gas to speed up again.
Perfect.
In that order. But I'll tell you, like we did before, I'll tell you what to do and you just do what I say.
Okay.
Cool. Sick.
Let's get going.
So we're gonna set off.
Yeah.
We're gonna take not this one, but the next road on the right. I'm gonna talk you through that so you can do MSPSL. MSPSL. And then we can get to the end of that road, go right again, and on that road, we should be able to change into second gear.
Okay. Perfect.
Ute. Can you remember how to posh me?
Posh, prepare,
Yes.
observe. Feels like it's changed again. Oh, maybe I've messed that up.
Oh, I forgot to say,
There we go.
at the end of the last one, when I let you have a go on your own, you forgot to check the blind spot.
Oh.
So just make sure you go over your
yeah.
shoulder, yeah.
Right. Then should we wait for those cars?
Good idea,
We'll
actually.
wait for the bike.
We'll wait for the bike before signalling because that might put her off like we were talking about before.
But should we wait for that car?
Yeah, because we might take a while
Oh, okay.
to set off. Signal. Nice. Nice and gently on the clutch. Awesome. That's cool. That's the handbrake. It needs to go all the way down. So let's just ease off the gas. We don't want to go too fast. Can you see the junction we're turning right at? Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. Mirrors. Signal.
Oh.
Signal on. Put off the gas.
Oh.
We'll keep to the middle of the road. Speed is good, and we want to enter on the left side of the road, on our side of the road. So that's a little bit early to steer there. Notice that we've just entered on the incorrect side of the road. It's cool, we're just learning. But if there was something coming down like a motorbike, we would have been in their way.
Yeah.
Cool. So let's speed up now, get me to maybe 12, 13 miles an hour, then we'll try a gear change. Just keep going, a bit more, faster, faster, faster. Nice.
Oh.
Just remember to come off the gas, and that's a lot smoother.
Yeah.
So now let's come off the gas. No acceleration needed, no clutch, no brake. Stay in the middle. The car will keep you at a safe speed of 10 miles an hour. That's a comfortable speed to do a lot of things at. You can't stall when we're moving. We're going to turn right at the end. Follow me, mirrors. Mirror right. Signal. Positioning just left of the centre line by the end of the road.
We're turning left.
Right.
Right. Okay.
But we'll be left of the centre line.
Okay.
Clutch goes down now. Gently on the brake to stop at the end. Cool. Click the clutch down, click the clutch down. Stall number 2. Keep the clutch down. Cool, and we'll just pause for a sec because we're not in a rush. Thinking about your body language position right now. If a car can't see your signal like this guy, because it's on that side of the car, obvious where we're going. But when we're turning left, we want to be tucked into that corner.
Okay.
Again, obvious where you're going. Sweet. So come off the brake and let's see if we're on the hill. We want to get right to the end of the road. No. Just come up until the car starts moving and then dip the clutch. Be ready to stop the car.
So lift up on the clutch?
Just lift until we start moving and then go back down. Tiny bit more, nudge us forward again. Nudge forward a little bit more. Nudge forward and stop there. Clutch down and brake. Cool, this is the spot where we stop.
Okay.
So we need to stop right at the end of the road. If you notice your right wing mirror is just over the white lines, that's a good reference point for starting off. You can see loads on the left, you can see loads on the right now, when actually before we couldn't see anything. So this is where we go L, look.
Yeah.
Not L. Like, oh yeah, it's clear to go and I can move.
Okay, yeah.
Sick. So when we're coming up to the end of a road, what we are aiming to do is be slow enough so that we can look, and if there's nothing coming on a giveaway line, we'll keep going. But for today, we'll just stop at every giveaway line because that's simpler.
Yeah.
So we'll go clutch down and brake, and then we can change gear. The gear rush was what made it complicated. There was too much going on at once.
Yeah.
Too much in my brain. So we'll go clutch down, brake, deep breath. Now we'll set up to go, which includes changing gear.
Okay.
So now we're set up to go. Check if it's clear.
No.
Check if it's clear. And we're going to need about one whole turn on the steering wheel to get around a 90-degree corner, roughly. Okay. Not exactly, but just so you know what to expect.
One whole turn?
Yeah. Okay. So that our bath sign goes fully round and back to straight. Okay.
That might be good.
So we're going to be nice and gentle with the clutch. Listen, the faster you bring the clutch up, the faster we'll push off up to 5 miles an hour, which isn't fast.
Okay.
If you don't use any accelerator, the car will get to 5 miles an hour. That's what we want. The smoother and slower you come through the biting point, which is the point where the car starts moving, the smoother that push off will be. Okay. So that's what we're aiming for, and turning all the way to the right. Have one final check, and then we can set off and turn.
I need to check the right mirror as well, don't I?
Well, because we've been stopped here a little while, yeah, let's do that, but not normally. Nicely done. Aiming for the left side of the road. Beautiful. Cool. We're going to go down, 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 so we can accelerate. 8, 9, 10. Yeah, go for it. Nice.
Off the accelerator.
It's fine. It was still smooth.
They've removed the
barrier. Yeah, I was just thinking that. We can go a little bit further. Great. Okay, so just after the Amazon van, we're going to turn right. So we're going to start from here. Mirrors, signal, positioning, keep left of the road.
Yeah.
Just keep the signal on. Speed, come off the gas, dab the brake, and turn onto our side. Decent. How's that?
The steering wheel is beautiful.
Yeah?
The steering on my mum's car is
Keep going.
terrible.
Okay. So what I want to do is I want to test, keep to our side, we can keep going. There's room for two, definitely.
Okay.
I want to keep going a little bit. I want you to get up to 15 miles an hour.
Okay.
And I'm going to help you brake smoothly. 14, 15, get me down to 10, but in the slowest way possible. 15, 14, so brake. 12, 11, off the brake. Speed up to 15, 16. Speed up, speed up, speed up, speed up, speed up. 14, 15, bring me back to 10 in 3 seconds.
Oh.
Cool, a little bit hard again.
Yeah.
We're gonna take the next road on the right and we can practice that again.
Okay.
So mirrors, great. Signal, lovely. Positioning is good. Let's, for this one, because it's narrow, go into first gear, clutch down. First gear, nice. No gas, no gas, no gas. Clutch down and brake. Why did I say stop? Because these guys have priority over us. So now we're going to gently come off the clutch, gently, 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 and turn onto our side. Nicely done. That was perfect that time. And then keep going. Take me around the corner. When you're happy to change gear, you can do that. Just remember to come off the gas. Nice, and just try and stay in the middle of the road. Awesome. Speed up to 15, 16. Slow back down to 10. Brake. Brilliant, smooth off the brake. Turn right, what do we do first?
Observe.
Nice, signal.
Signal.
No gas needed. Positioning, we can put the clutch down about now. Don't need to change gear, don't change gear.
Oh, don't.
Cool. Braking, braking gently, braking gently. We want to be at the end of the road.
Oh. Insufficient wheel.
Are you okay? Have you had a problem? Clutch down, switch off. Switch on, nice. We'll go back into first gear and we need to nudge like we did before to the end of the road. So no brakes needed. And stop when you get to the bit where you can look. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Van's gone.
Now, when you're happy it's clear,
Yeah.
remember to bring the clutch up nice and smoothly and steer us onto the correct side of the road. Beautiful, beautiful, really good, really good. We're gonna go around one more corner, then we can stop off. Happy with that?
Yes.
The car feels jerky, jumpy, and it's giving a Formula One noise. Sick. It actually feels super smooth in second, right?
Yeah.
Accelerating is much smoother in second. So we're gonna take the next road on the right after the white car.
Okay.
Can I leave this up to you?
Hopefully.
Go for it, start from here. Nice. Signal. Speed, speed, speed. Yes. Who gets to go first?
They
Clutch.
do.
Cool. Clutch down. All the way down. Beaut. Whenever you're happy.
Would we have gone first? Or
We,
would they have?
they should have gone first, but they flashed us to go. They were like trying to be helpful, which is not helpful because we want to be predictable. If you want to stop off, what do we do first?
Observe.
Yes, signal and clutch and brake. Sick, handbrake and neutral.
There we go.
How's that? It's more difficult.
So much pressure from the vans behind.
Oh, the van was a dick. The van was being an idiot. The van was stupid. There's more stuff to remember now,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
You have to actually multitask. moving off and stopping, you were like, yeah, I've got this. This is easy. Driving, I'm Lewis Hamilton.
I'm good.
I am Max Verstappen. But now, yes, there's a couple more things to do. It's not going to be perfect straight away, and that's okay. We're going to try that again, but let's talk it through so we can break down each step, and then we can be more clear on what's happening at each step. Cool? So when we're turning right, mirror, signal, position, speed, look. We've done the mirrors. We've done the position. Now we've got to do speed.
Yeah.
So let's just say the corner that we turned right on this road like 3 times.
Yeah.
How fast do you reckon would be a safe speed in numbers to get around that corner?
10?
Yeah, or even less.
Okay.
When you're trying to work out steering and stuff, I'd probably take the corner at 10. When you're on your test, maybe as well, but a bit slower for today.
Okay.
So ideally for that one, because we're bombing down as second gear, 16, 17 miles an hour, that's the second gear speed. If we're going below 10, we'll also need to change to first gear.
Yeah.
So when we say speed, we also sometimes have to do gears because we're coming out of the range of that speed, the speed range of that gear.
Yeah.
That's one thing we had to do for that corner last time. Off gas, clutch down, first gear, clutch up, done. If there's a car coming, then we'll have to also be prepared to stop for it.
Okay.
Why?
Because they might have priority, or they're turning.
They've definitely got priority, yeah. Because how it works is, this is our side of the road, that's their side of the road. If we need to use their side of the road to get somewhere, we have to let them go first.
Okay.
Cool. We're crossing them, it's their bit of road. We have the least priority. So then we're turning down that road, and we're going to get to a giveaway line. This is the bit where it's complicated.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot happening at once, and it's less flowy. So we'll do mirrors, we'll do signal. Positioning, does that bit make sense?
Yeah.
There's the centre line of the road. We stop next to it, on the left of it. Cool. Then speed though, this bit's confusing.
Yeah.
So what speed are we aiming for at that giveaway line?
At the giveaway line?
Yes.
Like, well, for today, 5?
0. We
0.
want to stop at that giveaway line.
Yeah.
So we want to stop at that one, giveaway line.
Yeah.
We want to stop there. So why I was telling you to put your clutch down a bit earlier was to help you brake more smoothly. So clutch goes down early. We can slam that guy on the floor.
Okay.
But then the brakes, we want to press that
Softly.
more gently. If we do brake and clutch at the same time, it just goes boom, like, because we do the same thing with both our feet. So if you put the clutch down first, out of the way, then we can go on the brakes.
Yeah.
That sound effect made the difference. Yeah.
More like a McLaren.
More like a McLaren than a Aston Martin. Or a Haas. We're Hassing it right now.
Ooh.
Oh, shade, because they
We're
actually
using
did
the
well
German
last
knowledge.
week. The what?
The German knowledge.
German knowledge. Hassing
Hass.
it. What does that mean in German?
Hate.
Hate.
Yeah.
Hass means hate in German.
Yeah.
Oh. Haas Formula 1 team means hate Formula 1 team. Does it? Oh, damn.
I think is Haas with 2 S's or?
Yeah, 2 S's.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that means hate. Gene Haas has no idea his name is offensive. So clutch down, brake smoothly, stopping, aiming to stop at the line.
Okay.
If you're not at the line, doesn't matter. If it's not smooth, doesn't matter. If you stall, it doesn't matter. Because we'll do it and it will make sense. By the time you've got your driving test, we'll have done like 1,000 turning left and right, so it gets smooth. Happy with that? Any questions?
No. What's that?
Should do it again then. Oh, if I have to. Oh, I was about to drive home now. Okay, so this time I'm going to give you a little bit more autonomy, and I'm not going to talk you through everything. Like, you were doing well. That's all that I can improve on from what you did before.
Okay.
Those 2-3 tips are all I can say to make you improve or increase your knowledge. I think you've got this.
Okay.
Feeling good?
Yeah.
Happy if I don't help you so much?
Yeah.
I'll jump in with some hints and tips, but I want you to be like, okay, here's where I check my mirrors. Here's where I signal.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, sick. Drive on when you're ready. Ooh, stop. Janis, bro, where's my posh?
Signal.
Yeah.
Signal.
All of it.
It's probably an important one.
Okay, we've done P.
Yeah.
Start from there.
Observe.
Cool.
Signal.
Handbrake's already off.
Handbrake's already off. I was rushing it.
Nice. We can cancel that signal. If it doesn't cancel, then you can. Okay, cool. Into second. Brilliant. And let's just keep slightly more to our side of the road, unless the road is too narrow for 2 cars.
Okay.
Cool. We're going to take the second road on the right. Here's the first one coming up. Can I leave this up to you?
Hopefully.
Okay, talk me through it. Not this one, the next one.
Right.
Start from here.
Observing,
Nice.
then we're signaling,
Yeah,
we're bringing down our speed.
brilliant. Clutch up smoothly. The car will slow down. There. Beautiful. Beautifully done. Great.
Okay.
When you're happy to change, change.
Ooh.
Cool. That's the noise we get when we leave the gas on. It's fine. So at the end of this, we're going to turn right again, just like we did before.
Yeah.
We're aiming to stop at the end, just drive in the middle. And we want to stop smoothly. So remember, clutch down, then brake. Start from here. Tell me what you're doing.
Right. Into
Mirrors.
first.
Mirrors first.
Mirrors first.
Yeah. Then signal.
Oh.
Cool. Then positioning. Nice. Not too close to this car. Nailed it.
Mirror over the...
Nailed it. No, that's perfect.
And then...
Sick. Let's go. Okay, after the roadworks, there's a white car on the right.
Yeah.
You're turning right just after that car.
Perfect. So mirrors.
Yep.
Signal.
Who gets
He's got
priority?
priority.
Nice. So we're planning on
Bring
stopping.
down our speed. Ooh. It's a very tight turn now.
Okay, fair play. Fair play. I'll take that. Let's keep going. That worked nicely. You can take the same road on the right.
Okay.
I'll tell you which one, but I'm not going to help you at all. It doesn't matter if you mess it up. I just want you to try. It's not this one, but the next one.
Yes.
Cool. Nice. Yeah. Okay. Can I leave this one up to you?
Hopefully.
This is a right turn at the end. And remember, we can change gear when we stop.
Yeah.
So just focus on stopping at the line. Turn right when you're ready. Absolutely nailed that. That was brilliant. Absolutely
Amazing.
perfect. And it was smooth.
Yeah.
And the braking was smooth. Yeah. Okay, next.
Alright, checking.
Yes. Okay. Let's go to second. Let's keep it at this speed.
Yeah.
Once you've mastered junctions, which I'd say you've done, this is where it gets fun because we can start going to random places.
Okay. Cool.
So we're not going to turn right again.
Okay.
We're going to take a left instead.
Nice. The next one.
Not the next one. I'll let you know which one. Excellent. There's space for 2, but just bring your speed down a little bit. Perfect. So we're going to take the next road on the left.
Okay.
Start from here. Mirror. Then left. Signal left. Speed. Let's bring the speed down to first gear. Clutch up smoothly. We could do this in second, but it's going to be easy for the first time in first. Keep us on the left. Go. Brilliant. Straighten up now. Awesome. How was that?
It was a different angle. It's quite strange.
It was a funny angled junction, yeah. What we can do on left turns are quite easy. Just follow the curve of the curb. That's your guide. Get your car around the curve. Curvy curb. Curvy car. Take the next road on the left too. Can you see it?
Not at the moment.
Just here, in between the trees. Coming up here, crossroads. Start from here. Mirrors. Signal. Position. Speed. Let's go into first. Great. Follow the curve of the curb. Beaut. Nice. Let's stop on the left. Straight. Ah, yeah, you're using the reference. Loving your work. Loving your work. Secure.
There we go.
Nailed it. Bloody nailed it. That was great. That was really good. How did it feel for you?
Crazy.
Crazy.
I did not think I'd be here.
Did it get more comfortable towards the end? Because it felt
Yeah.
like you got the hang of that.
Yeah.
Yeah? I felt like you can do junctions without me saying stuff.
Yeah.
The left ones, it's a new thing.
Yeah.
I had to give you one tip. You did it. No problem. Any questions or anything that didn't make sense from that?
No. But I'd go into first just before the giveaway line, and then I'd go straight over the giveaway line.
You mean with your mum? Or usually
No,
if you were
as in
driving?
like if I was driving in the future.
So what we want to do, yes, as we're coming up to the giveaway line, we'll hit first gear, we'll slow the car right down
Okay.
to like less than 5, so we can look right and left, and if you can see there's nothing coming, you can cross that giveaway line. Because you've already hit first gear, you can then just bring the clutch up and re-engage the engine to push you forwards.
Perfect.
Yeah, I just wanted to make it easier. The gear change thing is normally what flusters people, and then it's like, the whole junction's fucked.
It's a lot to think about.
Yes, yes. Because of the acronym that doesn't spell anything. MZPZLA. So, sick. Your job is to remember posh and MZPZLA. Oh, and also to book a driving
not
test.
pronouncing that. Yeah.
Yeah. You have to book a
Next
driving
Monday.
test. Yeah, next Monday. Because otherwise you're gonna, look how quickly you picked that up. You're gonna be able to drive, but you won't have a driving test. And then it'll be like, what do we do here? We just hang out. We just hang out and chat then. Okay.
Maybe I'll book it in like a month.
No, book it as soon as possible. I mean, book it now because it'll be in 6 months.
Yeah.
Sick. That was great. So we've done turning left and right. Doesn't have to be perfect, doesn't have to be smooth, because we have so long before your test, and we're going to do so many junctions that we can then layer on top another skill while that skill is getting smooth and confident.
Okay.
So the next layer to the party, next layer to the pie, next layer on the cake is we use...
I like cake.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Next layer on the cake is we're going to go to slightly busier roads, and we're going to then talk about mirrors.
Okay.
So we can start using your mirrors effectively. Like every time you move the steering wheel, we need to check. Why?
Because there could be something there.
There's going to be a Janis on his bike there. We don't want to hit him. Yeah.
Wow.
No, I think
It's Janis.
actually, if you make it dramatic, that's true. Actually, that's true. Yeah, I don't want to hit me. Don't want to hit cyclists. Make it relatable. Then, when we're talking about mirrors, and we can go to slightly busier roads, we can then start talking about planning ahead and dealing with and interacting with traffic and traffic lights and zebra crossings.
Yeah.
It's going to get sick and fun from here.
Cool. I'm
Ready for
excited.
it?
Yeah.
Nice. Me too. See you in the next one.
Peace out.